The View has been dealt another humiliating blow as Sunny Hostin was forced to make yet another apology live on air, this time to Pete Hegseth.
I see you. I see you over there.
I have a very quick statement.
It's not going to be that quick.
Pete Hegseth has denied any wrongdoing. His lawyer said he paid the woman in 2023 to head off the threat of a baseless lawsuit. No charges were ever brought.
You rushed me for that? We'll be right back.
This is the fourth apology Sunny Hostin has been forced to read in the space of 2 weeks after she made unsubstantiated claims against Matt Gaetz and now Pete Hegseth.
Legal note. I have a legal note. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations and has not been charged with any crime.
Yep.
Gaetz previously dismissed allegations that he paid for sex, saying that, quote, someone is trying to recategorize my generosity to ex-girlfriends as something more untoward.
The mounting apologies are humiliating for Hostin, with commentators saying her days may be numbered. This commentator said Sunny Hostin had to read another legal note to cover for their false claims against Pete Hegseth. At what point does ABC realize The View is a major liability and either fire the lunatic hosts or cancel the show? This commentator agreed, saying Sunny Hostin forced to read yet another legal note. The View is an absolute legal nightmare for the network. How long will they put up with it? And broadcaster Piers Morgan doubled down, saying the show should be cancelled in a scathing column in the New York Post. He said, The View has become a pointless, irrelevant parody of itself that urgently needs to be put out of its and our misery. And it's not only Sunny Hostin that's causing headaches for the show. Whoopi Goldberg has been slammed today for defending Joe Biden's lies after announcing he plans to pardon his son Hunter.
Because I respect it as a parent. I understand why he would do it, but I wonder to understand why lie about it for so long.
I'd stop calling it a lie.
Okay, why repeatedly say you're not going to and you do? And secondarily, for the part of this country, half of it that doesn't support Biden, doesn't know him personally, doesn't get to have phone calls, and they're just looking at a system that seems like it only benefits the people who are in power.
I'm going to say,
what precedent does that set?
Well, here's what it sets. It's a precedent for all of us to open our eyes because we've elected someone who is in a similar situation, who didn't have a drug problem, who knew what he was doing, who clearly stood and said, I can do this. And he did it. So I think, for many, many reasons, this is very different than any other situation that we have ever dealt with.
Sunny Hostin also weighed in on the debate, saying Hunter Biden was unfairly targeted.
The only reason that Hunter Biden was gone after and charged, indicted, and found guilty was because his name wasn't Joe Smith, it was Hunter Biden. And that's the truth of it. You've got Eric Holder saying it, you've got former prosecutors like myself saying it. So,
why did he admit it earlier?
Wait.
I think one of the reasons why he didn't admit it earlier was because he didn't know that the felon-in-chief would become the next president.
A commentator blasted Hostin's response to the news, saying, try to follow these mental gymnastics by Sunny Hostin. Joe Biden lied about not pardoning Hunter for years because Trump was going to be president.